And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let us watch.
Watching.
All right.
14 guinea to the Azores. Oh,
Definitely
he
took
got
the
9
card.
in first. I think that extra guy was from the leftover. They moved in.
Yep.
Last turn.
Both lose 27.
You got favorable kills. Well,
Sort of.
your offense luck was -1, but you still killed 2 more and you lost. Yeah, me and him were
Aw.
equal. And he took Nova Scotia and moved his stack to the Azores.
Huh.
Interesting.
Well, that's a little telling.
Yep. So, yeah, I think that they are in Canada
Yeah, you definitely don't
and
need to worry
probably
about him
Alaska.
taking you this turn. You're good.
Yeah, I'm thinking pretty much putting everything in New Brunswick and nailing that.
Good idea. My moves are fairly simple as well. I mean, it's a shame because we're two pieces away from a card, a reinforcement card, but I don't
Mm.
want to do that this turn. I gotta hit him in New Guinea again. One thing's for sure though, he definitely does have a place with 13 at least. He's got 13 income at least.
He
So,
deployed 14 that turn.
huh?
Oh, sorry, no.
No,
He
he
deployed
deployed
16. You're
16.
right.
But I'm talking about 2 turns ago on turn 9 when he deployed 13. So he's got at least 13.
Why do you not think he has 16?
Hmm?
Would they have... I don't think they would
Because
have
no,
another.
that's the turn where he used the card. This is the turn we predicted they'd have a card here.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I remember now. Okay.
So he has 13 at least. If he had exactly 13, then that would mean Alaska and either North or South Canada
Hmm.
and Southeast Asia. Or if he had 14, he could have Southeast Asia, South Canada, and North Canada. And he's probably working on Greenland or maybe West US or something in that case. Maybe even Alaska. West US seems the most likely though.
So do we think he's in North Canada or South Canada?
You should go You should go to North Quebec, just because it's a smaller thing. You'll get a double border if he is there. I mean, North Canada and South Canada are both. If he's in one, he's in the other too, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
But if
it's
he's only got
possible
13
he
income,
wouldn't
then
be.
he may only have 1.
Yeah, but in that case, it's about even which one he'd be at, right? I mean, he could have gone to either one
Yeah,
if he
it's
started
better.
in like Alaska or something. And if he started in North or South Canada, then he would not take Alaska next. He would take North or South Canada, whichever one he wasn't in. So, basically, we can narrow it down to either we just can't know, or he's in both.
Yep.
So, might as well go to North Quebec because you'll have more guys, because you're not hitting a 4, and you're getting a double border if he happens to be there.
So I was thinking also after doing that, I was going to attack Nova Scotia with 2 guys, trying to, and also the Azores, assuming that he's going to move to Morocco.
I guess South Canada does seem a little more likely, though, if he's planning on placing it against East Canada, though. If they try something like what Ruil did in our game again. No, that was Mohicannon who did that. Mohicannon did that in our Ruil and Mohicannon game 4 or 5 games ago. They could have done that, where you started in East Canada. They picked South Canada instead of North Canada. Well, yeah, they picked South Canada instead of North Canada, most likely because East Canada is weaker against South Canada than North Canada.
Still, though, I think going for the double border is a better option.
Yeah, might as well. Because if he started in South Canada, then he's got North Canada. So, because there's no way he'd waste his time bringing all his leftovers back to take like Alaska or West U.S. And we know he's
Yeah.
not in North U.S. Or at least he's not finished with it. So, North Canada, yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Demolish.
Yeah. I'm sort of double guessing whether I need to attack
Hmm.
the Azores in Nova Scotia or not. Because if he's really in
Hmm.
Canada, he might just bring a stack up into Nova Scotia.
Well, yeah, but there's a chance he's not in either of the Canadas,
True.
and this is just some derpy move that he decided to make. And in that case, you want Nova Scotia so you can take East Canada next turn and not have to worry about him.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I get it. I agree.
And I would say also hit the Azores with 2, just because then you'd have plenty of space. You could defend either Iberian Peninsula next turn or the Azores. You can pick and choose what you want to do.
Yep. Okay.
That's assuming he leaves the Azores and goes back to Morocco.
Yeah, we still have this blockade card and gift card,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll have to see if we end up with a situation where we can use one. Are you just are you just attacking him again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love to get a card next
If
turn,
he's in
but
North Canada, then
we're good.
yeah.
We win, basically. If he's not in
Unless
North
he puts
Canada...
everything up there and hits it first move and beats me there.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And I'm making a first move, doing everything I can. Still a
So,
coin flip.
yeah, that's the best you can do, really. And then you're hitting, you're
You
moving...
can look at my moves I committed.
Oh, okay.
Ollie and Glamorous haven't done their turns yet, so we're gonna have to wait for that.
14. 1 down. Yeah, you can't get taken, so that doesn't matter. Attack or transfer. Then 2 and 2. I like it. And the most he could possibly hit you with is like 1426. That's the most he could possibly hit you with. That's if he chose to completely abandon Southeast Asia.
Yep.
So, alright, I like our odds there. That's pretty good. If he loses 3 income down in Southeast Asia, then we're still pretty good. You'd still be able to defend Iberian next turn, so that's
no,
cool.
cause not with the additional 8 coming from south every turn.
Oh, well, yeah.
But in that case, we trade bonuses. We've got a good situation in
True.
Canada going for us.
Yeah, and we have a gift card to work with. Let's not forget that.
Very true. Very true.
You could gift me a spot in East Canada if you had a shot where, it was opportune. It was a good moment.
Yeah.
And then we would destroy. And they would die.
Indeed, indeed. So you should commit as well so I can take a look at your moves.
Yeah, because you need to, man. You need to make sure I don't do anything
Gotta have
stupid with
something
my
on my
one move.
screen, Yeah. Okay. These moves are glorious.
Uh-huh.
We will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed, sir, we shall.
And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. And as you can see in the bottom right, something happened this turn. Something that is unfortunate.
They done goofed.
They done goofed. They were playing way too close to the line, the boot line, way too many times, and it finally came back to bite them.
Yep.
I don't know why they were playing so close all the time, but they were literally like the turn before this. They did their turn like 30 minutes before the boot limit, and they just kept getting closer, and then they finally missed it. We can look at that in the history though. So let's watch the turn.
Okay, watching. 1 in Nova Scotia, 17 in the Azores.
Oh.
You broke into Southeast Asia.
But he's not in North Canada. We learned that.
Interesting. So maybe he's in South Canada. Did I win a 2-on-2?
Yeah.
Victory is ours.
I've accepted his surrender.
Yep. He was in Yagusha. Oh,
He was.
wow. Okay.
He was.
And he had both West China and Central Eurasia.
That is
Okay,
funny.
that is a strange picking strategy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's look at the pics, see what the heck they were thinking.
Yep. Okay, Glamorous had one South Asia, two Yakusha.
Hmm. Three West
Interesting.
China. Why? I don't know. I don't.
And then Ollie had one Scandinavia, two Northwest Africa. They all got their 1-2s. This picking strategy, I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
Like
This should have been an easy
North
win for us.
America,
This
you're
should
just
have been an easy win. It really was up until we screwed it up and nearly blundered it away.
hmm.
But anyway.
I'm just really surprised that nobody had East Canada. Oh my God. It's I don't know. I mean, he did choose Northwest Africa, which does end up getting into a position to get into the Azores. But other than that, I guess nobody wanted East Canada.
I guess not. Hmm.
Hmm.
Very strange.
Yep.
Well, anyway.
So yeah, picks ended up being. I'm looking at turn one now. We see Ollie with his pick in Denmark. Wow, and then Yakusha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did take Yakusha first. Don't ask me why.
Interesting.
That's totally weird. Oh, that explains the lack of stuff in Northwest Africa. He didn't finish West African coast that
Oh,
turn.
okay.
He
Yeah,
did
he failed the
fail.
attack.
We, yep. That's what happened. If we had played this one turn 5, if we had played this the way we initially
Oh
or
no,
no, it's turn 6.
Yeah, turn 6 is the issue.
If we played turn 6 the way we originally intended to, which was defend Iberian Peninsula with the minimum, take British Isles and Italian Peninsula,
Well,
then
I don't know if I don't think I had enough income to take both, did I?
yeah, you did. You totally did.
7. Oh
We
yeah,
had a
okay. I
card.
deployed 16.
Didn't we have a
Okay.
card that turn? Yeah,
Yeah,
we had a card.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you had 16 income to work with. You just go 4-4. I mean, you
But
wait.
what
You
we
don't even
didn't
need to
know, at least I
place.
don't.
You just placed
Well,
3 in West
we assumed
Central Europe.
that Glamorous had used the card, but we didn't know for certain. Well, no, at turn 5 he must have. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we knew on turn 5 he used the card. We knew
Yeah.
that. That was clear. Turn 6 though, we knew. I mean, we had the perfect thing set up, and then we decided to go, yep, let's do this other thing. That's much less likely to be an issue, but
Yeah. Okay.
let's
Yeah.
do it
On
anyway.
turn 6, they were in a good position
Turn 6?
at the start, or at the end of turn 6, at the beginning of turn 7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a game-winning situation. They should...
And Glamorous unfortunately did. Well, unfortunately for them, failed West China the previous turn. But even without that, they're in an amazing position.
He did take Western Australia, though, which is funny.
I still can't believe that 8 attack failed on turn 7 right at the end.
Oh, yeah, really? Ugh. Man.
It's like I had an 80%.
Oof.
Well, no. What was the percentage chance of
It's about
8,
80.
7?
Yeah, it's about 80. Analyze attack.
5, I mean.
5.
Yeah, 78% is what it shows for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's 79% now that I recalculated. It varies a little bit, but...
That is incredible.
Yeah. So, even then, we should have won the game at that point. You see, we should have won the game at this point and 2 turns ago if we hadn't have blundered, or the turn before.
Actually, I think that they were still in the advantageous position.
I don't know if I agree, because Ollie, they're in a better position than they would have been, but Ollie still couldn't gift Morocco.
He should have done it as soon as he took Iberian Peninsula.
Well, he didn't. That's the issue.
Yeah.
But the point is, I mean, if you took him back in Iberian Peninsula, he's done. I mean, he can't gift in Morocco. He's got to gift in his bonus, which means he's down to 5 income, which means we win, basically. He's not going to get to Western Europe again because you get Morocco, and then what's he going to do? Yep. I mean, he's got to do a slow way to Mediterranean, which means he's dead. So, anyway, it's a little sad that we screwed up on those 2 turns. Well, one turn we just got unlucky. The other turn we really should have made the correct call here. We knew what we needed to do, and then we got worried and we overthought it. And we were just like, well, you know, he could, if everything worked perfectly for him and he made stupid moves, then he could be in Mediterranean Algeria.
Yeah.
And then we played to that because we figured, well, he should go to Mediterranean anyway. So we'll just account for both possibilities here and we'll be fine. And then he does the dumb thing and just hits Iberian Peninsula, even though he wouldn't have been able to take it if we played it right. And he ends up getting it because we didn't play it right. So it's like, ugh, so sad. But I really do like the way our picking strategy worked out. I really do like the way we ganged up on him.
We had quite a strong position in Europe, and we were able to defend it. I mean, you're right that one turn we assumed a threat was coming to Italy and overreacted. But other than that, everything went quite well, I think. I mean, they weren't very... I think that Glamorous put too many guys into expanding.
I would agree. I don't know why he took Central Eurasia.
They still never went to Mediterranean Algeria.
I don't think he should have gone to into Central Eurasia like he did.
As soon as he finished West China, he should have gone to Mediterranean Algeria with a stack.
He should have. Well, he had it the next turn after he finished West China. He should have focused on, you know, making the stack against my South Pacific bonus, you know, large enough to where he doesn't need to worry about it.
That many guys against
exactly.
You. Like 5 or 6 guys a turn. Well, and then 18 combined with his teammate.
Well, he wasted a bunch of guys going to Pakistan. That's something else you need to keep in mind.
Oh, you're right.
He should have just used those guys. He shouldn't have done that. I don't agree with that. I don't think placing 5 in Xinjiang to take Pakistan is worthwhile. I think he should have placed those guys in New Guinea to ensure he didn't need to worry about it in the future. And then, I mean, maybe place like 1 or 2 in Xinjiang to take Central Asian mountains or something, just to get a territory. And then after that, when you're gifted the spot in Morocco, why are you even worried about your teammate getting broken?
Considering that they knew for certain that that Ollie was gifting you a spot, he should have put a few extra guys in New Guinea. He did put 9 this turn, which is actually, now that I think about it, I think he made the correct play, actually. Not in hindsight, but just judging from the situation that they knew about. I think that him being in a position where he can slowly expand was actually a good play.
Not in Central Eurasia. That's inefficient. I mean, I know it's getting closer.
His location of leftovers.
I know it's getting closer to me, but I don't know if I would think, honestly, placing those guys in Southeast Asia, and then that, because the more you place in Southeast Asia, the more there's no need to slowly expand once you get West China and you have a spot in Morocco. He should have just gone to Mediterranean Algeria.
No, it's the turn
and
after
broken
this,
into Italy,
or the 2 turns after this, where I'm not entirely sure.
Oh yeah, especially on turn 10. I mean,
as soon as you break down his stack on turn 9, the turn 10 he reacted poorly. When you have to defend a bonus, you don't just finish another bonus. Trading a 3 bonus for a 2 bonus is a bad trade. I mean, he put 4 guys over there.
I should have never had the opportunity to bash his stack down.
Yeah, and also he didn't put a single guy in Morocco, considering that I was out of position in Iberian Peninsula. Let me take a look at their cards. See what cards they have.
I don't know why he didn't just go to
They did
Mediterranean,
not have an
though.
order priority. When did they use order priority? Oh, they used it the previous turn for Ollie to send up 8 guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
we guessed that, remember?
Yeah,
Because we
we assumed, but we didn't know for certain. So,
well,
it's just nice to know for certain.
yeah.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, I think that was fine. I think he made he I think he just didn't assume that you were going to go all in against him again. That
Well,
I don't know
what do I
why they would
I don't
assume
know.
otherwise, though.
Well, this doesn't. You don't sit in Morocco because what they're not really. I don't know. What it seems to me like what they weren't really keeping in mind was number one, your stack is out of position.
But they knew we had an order of priority, so we couldn't go offensive. So I think that in
Going to
Morocco,
Mediterranean?
no, I mean he couldn't attack Iberian Peninsula. Now he could have been afraid that
Oh yeah,
that we
that's
were
fine.
baiting him to come into Iberian Peninsula so that we could then go to Morocco and kill his teammate.
Yeah,
He may have assumed that.
yeah, I don't. That's not what I'm worried about. I don't. I mean, that doesn't even matter. What he should have done is gone to Mediterranean and
That
just
leaves his
broken into
teammate
Italy.
exposed,
What
which is
does
what
that
he wanted
matter?
to avoid.
Well,
This
the
is what I'm
thing
saying.
is,
He was thinking that it was a bait for him to leave Morocco so
yeah,
that we could attack it.
it was. It was totally well. It was in a sense. We also wanted to go check in North America, but it was all we used it that way. We intended to destroy his stack if he let us do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't a big deal if he didn't do it. It was just like we were just in case he did do something stupid, we were gonna take advantage of it, and he didn't do it, and that's fine. What he should have done though is gone to Mediterranean, Algeria. Just this
Yeah,
whole. I don't think it matters if you abandon your teammate here. If you break our bonuses, which are right next to each other, if you break these 3 bonuses over here, what does it matter if your teammate over here loses Mauritania? You blockaded Mali, and then your teammate stays alive by I don't know, like doing whatever he has to do. He can just move away, and it doesn't matter because eventually we're down to 5 income for each person, or I would guess I would be down to 7.
and I would be down to 8.
Well, no, he would break. He would
When
have
would
the
they ever
ability to
get
break 3 of these bonuses.
Yeah, but when would he ever get to South America?
Now, I don't think we'd let him do that. I think we'd blockade West Central Europe, and then he'd get in to break both Italy and Balkan Peninsula. So I think we might still be able to manage that, but it would be iffy. I think they definitely have.
Oh yeah, they'd be at a huge advantage
Yeah.
right there. Because instead of,
That's what they should have
it
done, and
would
they just
be
didn't do it.
yeah, and the fact that we assumed their territories were in North America
Oh wait, oh I see what
made
you're
us
saying.
so that
I
when we were
forgot
going
about.
offensive, it would be really hard for us to find his bonuses.
I misunderstood what you were saying earlier. Yeah, you would still have Southern South America. I don't know why I just completely forgot about that. You would lose 2 of your bonuses maybe, although really just 1, and then we'd blockade, and then he'd have to slowly work his way to get to the other one. But he'd also be threatening to take Eastern Europe at that point. It would be really difficult for us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess it is sort of hard because he would still have to worry about us expanding in East Canada, though. Because, well, I mean, that's the problem. I mean, initially what I was thinking was, well, he could just blockade Morocco. But, no, he couldn't do that. Because we just expand in East Canada. It's just... it's like, well, that actually helped us. That would actually be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a little more complicated than I guess I'm making it out to be, but I still think going to at least go to Mediterranean out, at least put the threat out there. I don't know, do something with that. It just seems wrong. He just like sat in Morocco. He's just all right, turtle time, Morocco.
Yeah, I do think that their biggest misplay, I guess, would be focusing purely on defense. They didn't really ever go offensive, except for Ollie that one time. And when he did, it worked out great for them.
Well, yeah, we sort of derped our way into that one.
Yeah, I just they didn't put all that much pressure on us. I mean, especially giving you room over there by not putting enough against your stack, and then just sitting there passively instead of ever going to Mediterranean Algeria. They didn't put enough
Mm-hmm.
pressure on us. And we
Yeah,
were
they
able to
really didn't.
just, I and we were able to
Hmm.
put on enough pressure on them for you to eventually break a bonus, me to threaten getting Eastern Canada. And we were looking for his bonuses, but we never found his bonuses. But we were still going to be in a position to get the bonus the next turn. East
Yeah,
Canada.
although we got lucky. I will admit that. We got really lucky to take Nova Scotia. That should not have happened. That
Yeah.
was pure, unadulterated luck. And yeah, that was it was great. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
So I'm quite confused. If you look at turn 12, the last
Mm-hmm.
turn, you'll
Yeah.
notice 2-0 moves from Glamorous. He was moving out of New Guinea as delay, but he doesn't delay anything except attacking Iran. I guess he assumed that we were going to be hitting Iran or something?
Well, I don't know if that's. I mean, it, the moves that he was. I don't know. I don't think the move into Iran you can read much into that. Uh,
It's just the delays caught me off guard a little bit.
well, there's nothing he loses from delaying it like that, really, if you think about it, because he knew I wasn't in Turkey. He could tell that much because he
Well,
saw my income every turn.
he loses two of the guys in New Guinea. Although considering he didn't really put anything over there, he knew he was going to lose those guys. He just thought that maybe if you attacked last move, he might be able to get a guy out of there.
Yeah, he knew I was gonna kill him there. He
They
knew
should
it
have
was.
just moved both to Borneo instead of splitting them up.
He knew that. Well, he knew that. Well, here's the thing. He knew I was gonna take it. Number one, he knew I was gonna do it first move. These moves are sort of irrelevant. He just made them because even though he knew I was going to take him, it's just like, well, I don't know. I mean, he could do whatever. So if he does something stupid, then, I'll just move these guys around. Nah, I mean, they're not really. They're sort of irrelevant moves because of that. I think he knew that they were going to die because he needed to make another move first move. So.
True. And then Ollie gets booted because he doesn't commit his orders fast enough.
Yeah. Yep. He,
It happens. We've been booted before.
Yeah, we
Sometimes we just
have.
mistime things and
I mean,
oh, I thought we had an extra 2 hours.
yeah. I mean, I know I said earlier that, I mean, they were playing close to the line, and they were, but we've done that in the past. It's happened. You just, things happen, especially in real life. Like, you just start doing other things, and you put it off, you put it off, you put it off, and then you have only a few hours to do it, and sometimes you screw up. It happens. So,
Yep. Nonetheless, I think it was a pretty good game overall. Both teams did make several mistakes. I think, we made some mistakes. We think that they made mistakes. I mean,
yeah,
they should have pressured us more by going to Mediterranean Algeria.
I think that it was a very, for two teams that were supposedly really good, it was a really bad
We
game.
were like second guessing ourselves, thinking that they would do,
I
like
know.
reverse psychology type
Ugh.
moves. Like, oh, they would never expect this, so we're gonna do that. And then we would be like, oh, we want to counter this minor possibility that might happen every once in a while. But nope, they're just doing the standard stuff.
Well,
Uh,
I don't even think they were doing this. Well, I guess it sort of is. The standard, that move, where he hit Iberian Peninsula.
Maybe standard is the wrong word, just the basic put stuff and hit. The
Yeah.
basic moves. Like, and we ended up doing that after that. You just plowed into them because we knew we had to put pressure on. We were at the point where if we did not put pressure on, we were just going to lose.
Yeah.
Because he was able to expand while just sitting there. And we weren't doing anything. Because we didn't have as good expansion locations as he did.
We didn't.
So, you were pressuring over there. I was looking for his bonus and also putting a little bit of pressure on his stack. And
Man.
yeah.
How many
It
turns?
somehow worked out.
I did it on turn 9, turn 10, turn 11,
Turn 12.
and turn 12. I had this was the simplest game for me.
Boom.
Literally, all
Boom.
I did,
Boom.
all I did as a player was give you guys at the start, and then just stack up. Like we could watch my turn from the very start of the game. I had the simplest game
Finish your
ever.
bonus. Finish your or send my guys on turn 2, then finish your bonus, then finish your other bonus, and then just stack up, and then attack.
Yep, and then I just hit him, win!
Yeah.
Yeah. Great work.
If I keep hitting the wall, eventually it will crumble.
Yep, it's the power of erosion, Matthew. Oh man.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep. Okay. Well, that was game number 12 against Ollie and Glamorous.
No, this is game number 10.
Is it? Oh, you're right. What?
Yeah.
Ignore me. I don't know how to count. Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, nonetheless, very good game, Ollie and Glamorous.
GG.
Yep. We will see who we face in the next game.
Indeed we shall.
Yeah.